Hey, hey, hey. Test, 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 mic test. Test, mic test. Hey, hey. 1, 2, 3, mic test. 1, 2, 3, mic test. Hey, hey, hey. 1, 2, 3, mic test. 1, 2, 3. Test, mic test.
Good evening, basketball fans. We are live here again at the Albay Astrodome for the Game 2 of the quarterfinals today between the Tobacco City Rising versus Legazpi. And now meet the starting lineup for both teams. First for Team Tabaco City Rising. Jersey number 17, Jim Gabriel. Jersey number 77, Roy Katimua. Jersey number 1, Christian Huber. Jersey number 10, Patrick Ian Gaza. And jersey number 27, Melvin Borja. And coach for Team Tabaco, Coach Monel Arias. And now for Team Mago Legazpi. Starting with jersey number 15, JP Paundo. Jersey number 23, Jay Codiano. Jersey number 20, Jamba Garin. Jersey number 21, Nico Domao. And jersey number 9, Joshua James Diaz. Head coach for Team Bago Legazpi, Coach Andrew Gonzalez.
Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. This is JC on the mic for Dope Media, and we welcome you back now to the second ball game of the night for the 2026 Albay Governors Cup. This time, our contest will be between two powerhouses from the previous brackets A and B of the elimination round. It's between Team Legazpi and Team TABACO, two of the biggest cities here in the province of Albay. Will go head-to-head for our second matchup of the night. Of course, Team Legazpi got their much-coveted win in their last matchup against Team Pulangi, who coming into that ballgame was undefeated until Wednesday when Team Legazpi got their revenge. Team TABACO, meanwhile, on that same day, they lost to Team Daraga, who they have beaten before in the elimination round. And quite some noise during that ball game between Team TABACO and Team Daraga. But still, it's a 0-1 start here for Team TABACO in the quarterfinals, and it doesn't get any easier for them here in the second game. They're facing Team Legazpi, who, as we've said before, A lot of people have been considering them to be at least one of the top contenders coming in, even at the very beginning of this Governor's Cup. Big reason for that is this guy, number 23, Sergey Collado, one of the imports for Team Legazpi. He's been very effective for them, especially on the offensive end, as he goes 1 for 2 at the line there. Jay Collado has been an offensive hub, so to speak, for Team Legazpi. They've been going to him not only for the scoring, but also for the ball movement as well. This is Gabriel at the post. Buban's free. That one will miss. Long rebound for Garing. They get it to Collado. Collado against Borjal. Missed shot there. Offensive rebound by Faundo. And Faundo will be fouled. Very tough assignment here for Team TABACO and their big man. They usually don't play both bigs at the same time, at least to start the games. They started with both Gabriel and Borjal, and after that foul by Sir Melvin Borjal, he sits down and Buere will check in for Team TABACO. First one made there for Faundo, ties things up at 2. For Team TABACO, I mean, they have a soft spot in our hearts here on Dope Media. Of course, we've been covering the ECL for the past 2 years. Team TABACO, with this roster, they are more than capable of going head-to-head with anybody. Kantimbuhan asking for a foul there, and Faundo will end up with an easy layup on the other end. As we've been saying, Team TABACO, they're a little bit more versatile with this lineup, even with both bigs in. Talking about Gabriel and Borjal, they're still able to play in a sort of pace that is advantageous to them. Buban with a nice find there on the other side, and I think it'll be play on. That was Gaza with the last basket for Team TABACO. Diaz has it. They go to the post. Ball poked loose. And they say it'll be last touch there by Buere. So Buere is out here defending Sergey Collado. Not as tall, of course, as Sir Melvin Borjal, but still a very capable big man for Team TABACO. It's Tumao right to the lane. Offensive rebound by Faundo. Almost loses it. He does. Gabriel picks it up. And a lot of contact here. That'll be a foul against Diaz, I believe.
Foul, jersey number 9, Joshua James Diaz. That's her first. Second team foul.
Immediate defensive pressure being shown here by Team Legazpi. Buere to inbound it. Kantimbuhan with Diaz right on his face. Kantimbuhan. Nice find on the inside. Gabriel with a couple of fakes and puts it in for Team TABACO. That is the trouble with going with a press on the defensive end for Team Legazpi. Kantimbuhan able to get through the defense and right to the lane for Team TABACO. This is Faundo. Couple of fakes and I think that'll be a travel. Turnover here for Team Legazpi. Kantimbuhan, one of the very capable imports of Team TABACO, number 77. Offensive rebound by Buere, bumping bodies and puts it back in for Team TABACO. TABACO now in the lead, 8-5. Collado against Buere. Floater, won't go. Offensive rebound by Collado, and that one stolen by Buere. Collado asking for a foul. Here comes Kantimbuhan. Gives it up. Buban with the layup. Team TABACO looking to be determined to start in a better way here against Team Legazpi. Of course, Team TABACO, one of the top teams of Bracket B in the elimination round of these provincial games. Collado, another miss for him. Here comes Cantimbuhan right at the heart of the defense. Loose ball, picked up by Diaz. Up ahead, Tumaob, right at the defender, and Tumaob finishes with his left. 7-10 the score. 5.5 minutes remaining now here in the first. Gabriel will go to the post now. Gabriel, baby hook, not there, and they call a foul against number 17. A turnover here for Team TABACO. Legazpi will take over. Legazpi will have it. It's Guades bringing the ball up against Buena-Obra. Now Diaz. They go back to the post with Collado. Collado, step back, jumper. Rebounded by Cantimbuhan. Defense back quickly for Legazpi. Cantimbuhan sidestepping. Loose ball here, and it'll stay with Team TABACO. And before we resume things, a timeout will be called by Team TABACO, leading by 3 with exactly 5 minutes remaining now here in the first.
Fifteen seconds on the shot clock.
Out of the timeout, Gabriel takes the jumper. That is a hit for number 17 from right around the free throw area. It's 12-7 now, the score. Paundo. Now Tumaob. Guades. Mid-range. Rebounded by Buena-Obra, and a wrestling match here between Buere and Collado. Sir Jay Collado looking to be very frustrated there. He did not like that contact with Buere. Let's see what the call will be.
Jersey number 72 for Team TABACO, and jersey number 23 for Team Legazpi. Double foul. Substitution.
The double foul will be assigned here for both Buere and Collado. Four and a half minutes on the clock here in the first quarter. Thrown to inbound it, and that'll be a 5-second violation here. TABACO not able to inbound it. So Legazpi will take over. Tumaob to Yasol. Now Guades. Other side, Faundo spinning. A fake. Faundo not able to finish. Buere with the rebound. Up ahead, Cantimbuhan. Cantimbuhan able to finish against the outstretched arms of Faundo. 7-14 the score. A steal by Kantimbuhan and an easy basket for number 77. Timeout will be called by Coach Andoy. His team down by 9. 16-7 is the score. 4 minutes and 3 on the clock. Out of the timeout, it's Kaiser Garing will bring the ball up for Team Legazpi. Now Collado against Buere. Collado take it himself, and Collado cannot finish, but he draws a foul against Buere.
Foul, jersey number 72, Buere, that's your second.
Number 23 back at the line here for Team Legazpi for a couple of free throws, and such a skilled player here for Team Legazpi. We saw it right there on that sequence before these free throws. Jay Collado is not your typical big man, able to put the ball on the floor, take his defender off the dribble, and that makes it 9-16 on the scoreboard. Bron will have the ball here. Hands it off, Bunaobra. Bunaobra facing Aspe, a 3 ball, in and out. And they call a jump ball here. I think it'll be given to Team Legazpi. Garing with it again. Trying to go to the post here, being denied. Aspe. Try to fit it inside Yasol. Great concentration there by Yasol. (11-16). 5-point game, Bunaobra. They'll try to reset. Now they go to Braun. Being double teamed. Back out Bunaobra. He takes the 3. That one short. Rebounded by Yasol. Other side. Aspe gives it up. Garing. Nice find there by number 77. The score by Kaiser. 3-point game. Kantimbuhan. A lot of contact, no foul. Here comes Legazpi. Yasol able to chase it down. And a wild shot there for Yasol. Coach Andoy not very happy with that. That was Bron with the last move for Team TABACO.
Jersey number 6, Major Garing, that's your first 14 foul.
So Bron at the line here for Team TABACO. They call a lane violation on that second free throw by Bron, and they go to the other side. It's a 3-point game, 16-13. Just about 2 minutes remaining now here in the first quarter. Yasol against Bonaobra. And now foul. Team TABACO will go to the penalty. That'll be free throws coming here for Yasol. Number 11 at the line here for Team Legazpi. Makes his first one already under 2 minutes here in the first. That free throw, it's a 2-point game, 14-16. With the second, Axel Yasol looking to make this a 1-point game. He does. Bonaobra will bring the ball up against Yasol. Bonaobra gives it up. Buere. A miss there. Here comes Legazpi. Aspe, nice feed again, and Llantero able to finish. No look pass there by Dazzle Paul Aspe. A steal here for Legazpi, and Yasol will have an easy one. Legazpi takes the lead, 19-16. Buban, number 7. Offensive rebound here by Buban. Bonaobra gets the shot to fall, and it's 19-18. 1-point game. Aspe. That'll be a foul called against Bron.
Jersey number 15, Bron, that's your first penalty. 2 shots for that's a ball aspect.
So Aspe at the line here for Team Legazpi, misses the free throw there. Still leading by 1. Under a minute remaining now here in the first quarter. Aspe gets ready for his second. Two for two at the line. It's 20-18. TABACO looking to tie things up with a 2 or take back the lead with a 3. Bonaobra, floater. Bounces out. Faundo will get the rebound. Up ahead, Yasol. Defense is back. Now it's Aspe. Gives it up, Garing. Kaiser Garing will get the shot to fall. And a 3-point play chance here for number 6. That foul against Buban. And already in the penalty is Team TABACO. One more chance here for Kaiser Garing. And an obvious lane violation there for Legazpi. It'll go the other way. 4-point game. Braun gets it back. Bonaobra. They go to Gabriel. 8 on the clock. Bonaobra left wide open. Bonaobra makes them pay. The three-pointer makes it a 1-point deficit for Team Tabaco. Now Garing. 1 second left. Garing will be rejected, and that'll be time for this first quarter. After one, the score 22-21. It's a 1-point lead for Team Legazpi.
Let's give a couple of shout outs here. Shout out to Frederick Albert Marco. Congrats on your promotion from Ki Garing. Boss Ki, thank you so much for watching once again. And shout out to our City Councilor, Sir Vince Baltasar, who is watching right now as well. Of course, our officials are out here trying to witness this ball game. Of course, our City Mayor Hisham Ismail is also with Vice Governor Didayko, as well as Congressman Pido Garbin, who is also with our honorable mayor witnessing this ball game. Made free there for Bonaobra, and now Tabaco takes back the lead, 24-22. Aspe with it. Step back, wide open three. He takes it. And a foul away from the ball here.
Foul on jersey number 15. Ron, that's your second personal foul. First team foul. 14 seconds on the shot clock.
Garing will inbound it. Faundo against Gabriel. The reverse bounces out. Loose ball collected by Buere. Bonaobra will have it against Yasol. Braun trying to set the screen. Collado right there. Now it's Braun. He fakes, gets it to Gabriel, steps through, and puts it in. Gabriel with another score there for Team Tabaco. Now they lead 26-22. Collado after the spin, asking for a foul there, but a made shot by Sir Jay Collado. 24-26. That is a difficult shot for Jay Collado, fading to his left, even if it's a little bit on the closer range. Still a 2-point game. 24-26. Tabaco with the lead. Buban. And let's see what the call is. There'll be a foul against the defense of Garin. Kantimbuan. To the inside, Bonaobra. That'll be foul against Garing, I believe.
Now on jersey number 20, Garin, that's your first, second team down. 2 shots for Bonaobra.
Bonaobra at the line here for Team Tabaco. Makes it 27-24. Three-point game. Garing asking for a pick. Garing takes the three. Rebounded by Buban. And another whistle here.
Now on jersey number 15, JB Longo, that's your second, 13 down.
The Team Tabaco will get the ball back here. They go to Kantimbuhan. Kantimbuhan gets to the paint. And a miss there. 24-27 still. Aspe, he's in a hurry. On the other side, Garing. And that'll be a foul.
Now jersey number 77, Pinoy Kanimbuhan, that's your first, second team foul. 15 seconds.
Legazpi will retain possession. 24-27. I think we've been stuck on this score for quite a while. Garing brothers play exchange. Now it's Aspe. They go back to Collado on the post against Buere again. Collado working on him. Garing with a fake. They get it back. No, Kantimbuhan with a steal. And it'll go the other way. They bounced it off of the foot of Kaiser. So Tabaco will get the ball back. They get it to Buban. 7.5 on the clock. Still plenty of time here in the second. Gabriel facing Fondo. Gabriel picked up his dribble. Stolen by Collado. Is not faked at all. Collado. Such improvisation there for Sir Jay Collado. Defenders all over him, but it did not really matter. He spins and makes a shot for Legazpi on the other end. Speaking of reverses, Kantimbuhan hits on that reverse. Back to a 3-point game. Garing to his brother, Jamba. Against Buban here. Collado with the screen. Jamba. Kick out. Aspe. Takes the free throw line jumper and that'll bounce out. Rebounded by Buban. Still a 3-point lead here for Team Tabaco. Gabriel will go back to the post against Faundo. Gabriel, couple of fakes. And ball will be out of bounds, right to Coach Monel.
11 seconds on the shot clock.
Still a 3-point game here. Team Tabaco will inbound it. Cantimbuhan against Diaz. Gets it to Gabriel, and Gabriel once again finishing in the painted area. 31-26. Faundo. Trying to do the same with Gabriel. Faundo, he will be rejected by number 17. Good defense by Gabriel. Good matchup here between Faundo and Gabriel. Gabriel getting the better of Faundo that one, but right on the response for Team Legazpi, number 15, hitting from mid-range. It's back to a 3-point game, 28-31. Cantimbuhan using the pick by Gabriel. Right to his pocket. What a nice assist there by Sir John Cantimbuhan. Finding his man Gabriel once again, and Gabriel really having a soft touch in and around the basket here tonight. 33-28. Jamba has the ball using the pick. The long-range shot off of the back iron, and that one will miss for Team Legazpi. Cantimbuhan. He will be fouled.
Foul, jersey number 9.
That'll be against Diaz. Couple of players checking in here for Team Tabaco. So Tabaco will go back to that bigger lineup with both Borjal and Gabriel inside. Cantimbuhan not able to finish the layup. He wants that ball back, definitely. Collado, he's rejected, but a foul will be called.
Now, jersey number 17.
That foul against Gabriel.
That's your second. Third team
So
foul.
Sir Jay Collado right back at the line here for Team Legazpi.
Jersey number 17, June Gabriel, second personal foul. Third team foul.
I believe Gabriel, excuse me, Gabriel is stepping out of the ball game for now. After that foul against Collado. Back to a 3-point game, 30-33, past the halfway point of the second. Braun will bring the ball up against Liantero. Picked up his dribble. Now it's Bonaobra on the right wing. They go to the post. The spin by number 10, and he short arms the layup. Loose ball, Borjal puts it up, and that'll roll out one more time. And there is a seal on that basket for Team Tabaco on that possession at least. Bonaobra with a steal. Cantimbuhan. And now a foul against Diaz. I think Gaza is furious that there was not a foul called during that offensive sequence for Team Tabaco where they got a number of offensive rebounds but were not able to put it in the basket. So now after that foul, it's Cantimbuhan. But back at the line for Team Tabaco. Cantimbuhan having some trouble putting the ball in the basket here, especially in the second quarter. He missed that layup from earlier, and he misses this first free throw as well. Lead stays at 3.
Substitution.
34-30 now after that make from Cantimbuhan. Gasol will check in for Team Legazpi. He will bring the ball up. Now Garing.
He goes to Collado. He takes the three. Offensive rebound by Legazpi. Guades. Another three. Another miss. Rebounded by Cantimbuhan. Here comes TABACO. Cantimbuhan gets to the middle. Another one goes in for Team TABACO. Boy, the dribble penetration could not be stopped here for Team Legazpi. Yasol. He answers with a three. Back to a three-point game after that three by Yasol. 36-33 with 3 minutes and 33 left here on the clock. Bron, he's in trouble. Gets it to Cantimbuhan. Ball is poked out of bounds. Last touch there by Yasol. I think a timeout will be called here by Team TABACO. Still leading in this second. 36-33, about 3.5 minutes remaining now in the first half. After the last score there by Cantimbuhan, it's Legazpi with the ball. Tumao will feed it to the rim. Back to a three-point game. Two and a half minutes remaining now here in the second. Borjal against Collado, forcing the issue, and see what the call is here. They do count the basket there by Sir Melvin Borjal. And foul will be given here against Collado. Borjal not able to complete the three-point play. Still a 5-point lead for Team TABACO. 35-40. Legazpi. Guades, the three. Legazpi has not been hitting their long-range shots here, at least in the first half. Yasol from the corner. Another offensive rebound for Legazpi, and that one erased by Borjal. One more time here, Faundo. Faundo will lose it. Cantimbuhan picks it off. Cantimbuhan. I think a whistle was way before the shot there of Cantimbuhan. Foul will be given to Yasol. Cantimbuhan makes it 41-35. Under 2 minutes remaining now. Faundo. Guades. The three. Short. Rebounded by Bron. Cantimbuhan will have it. Against the defense of Guades. Leading by 6 is Legazpi. Excuse me, TABACO against Legazpi.
Same ball, 14 seconds on the shot clock. Astro Boys, thank you.
Before the inbounding pass, a timeout will be called by Team Legazpi. They're down by 6, 35-41.
And we would like also to acknowledge Vice Mayor of Legazpi City, Honorable Luis Gutierrez.
Give some shout outs here once again. Shout out to Ambet and Timmy watching while drinking again, says Coach Kyle Marilla. Wow.
14 seconds on
Ilang araw na yan, Coach Kyle, ha? Mamaya susunod kami dyan. Nakita ko dito si Coach Momo. Ayayayain ko. Tabaco with it. A minute and a half remaining. Bornilla. Now it's Gabriel. Gabriel just puts it up and that'll be an air ball. And it goes the other way. So Legazpi down by 6. Faundo. Now Aspe against Bron. Under a minute remaining now. Aspe goes away from the screen and now will whistle. Let's see what the call will be.
Jersey number 15, Cedric.
A foul here against Bron.
Personal foul. 14 now. 14 seconds on the shot clock.
Yasol, the quick trigger, and he buries it. A badly needed basket for Team Legazpi. And now it's back to a 3-point game once again. Tabaco with it. It's Bornilla against Tumaob. Now Bron gets to the paint, slips a little bit. Got away with a travel there for Team Tabaco. Gabriel right there to put it in for the guys in pink. 24 seconds. Faundo puts it up. Another miss. Bornilla with a rebound. Up ahead, Buban. Defense will chase. And Bron able to get free and puts it in for Team Tabaco. 45-38. 5 seconds remaining. Aspe with the ball. Aspe sidestepping. The three won't go. And that'll do it for the first half. The score 38-45. Team Tabaco will take a 7-point lead going into the second half.
Basket count for JP Mongo. Now, jersey number 17, June Gabriel, that's your first team now. On a stroll for JP Mongo.
We welcome you all back now to the start of the second half in this contest between Team Legazpi and Team TABACO. This is day 2 of the quarterfinals of the 2026 Albay Governor's Cup. In the third quarter, it's 40-45 on the scoreboard. 5-point game here between these two ball clubs. Team TABACO has stayed in the lead for the most part of that second quarter, but right on their tails is Team Legazpi. This is Collado fading away, pass to the inside, and Facundo able to finish. And previously, at the start of this third quarter, Facundo had a three-point play chance as well. So back-to-back three-point plays here for Facundo, number 15. Facundo completes the three-point play, lead down to 2 for TABACO, and this should be big for Team Legazpi if they could get any offensive output from their other import. Talking about Facundo, which he is delivering so far, because Sir Jay Collado, number 23, seems to be having some trouble here, especially on the offensive side, and being guarded by the big men of Team TABACO. This is Collado again, guarded by Buere. Collado, floater, not there, rebounded by Buere. Pantimbuhan against Tumaob, the floater. Basket will count, and a foul against Tumaob.
Jersey number 21, Nico Tumaho. That's your first team foul.
Just when you think Team Legazpi is ready to take over the ball game, Team TABACO with an answer. This is Poroy Kantimbuhan at the line for Team TABACO. And a free throw will roll out for him. 4-point game. Yasol, the 3. Another miss for Legazpi. Legazpi really has not been shooting the ball very well here, especially from beyond the arc. Still a 4-point game. Buban. Ball is stolen by Garing. 2-on-1. Garing to Yasol. Good decision there for Jampa Garing, leading to another 3-point play for Team Legazpi. Axel Yasol able to take the contact there. And one more chance at the line for number 11. I believe that's 3 3-point plays here coming for Team Legazpi. The couple ones from Facundo and this one from Yasol. That cuts the lead down to 1 for TABACO. Yasol completes the 3-point play. It's 46-47. Kantimbuhan. Now Bron. Legazpi sitting in the zone. Buere inside Gabriel, and Gabriel feeds it to the cup against the much smaller Tumaob. (46-49). Back to a 3-point game. Garing against Kantimbuhan. Now Collado. Collado takes the 3. And just an off night here for Sergey Collado. Not hitting on his long-range shots. And whenever he tries to get to the painted area, the big man for Team TABACO right there to meet him. Kantimbuhan. Other side, Bonaobras 3. Yes! That 3 will push the lead up to 6 for Team TABACO. Let's see if Legazpi has an answer. It's Yasol using the pick. Yasol behind his back, and that'll be a foul.
Jersey number 24. That's your second. 14 now.
I think Team TABACO is trying to argue the last call. TABACO is arguing that Yasol was trying to pass it behind his back to the man on the corner. I think the foul, it's called a shooting foul. They will correct it.
Single, 14 seconds on the shot clock.
Team Legazpi will inbound it from the baseline. Down by 6.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
Basket there once again by Faundo, and Team Legazpi has been relying on number 15, and he's been delivering. 48-52. Gabriel to Kantimbuhan. Let's see if they count it. I think they do. Well, the basket will count there for number 77, Kantimbuhan. Now 3-point play chance going the other way for Team TABACO. Kantimbuhan completes the 3-point play. It's 55-48. 6.5 minutes remaining now here in the third. Garing will bring the ball up. Using the pick, Garing. Inside, another score by Faundo. Good pick and roll action there for Legazpi. Back to a 5-point game. Kantimbuhan to Gabriel. Gabriel takes the jumper. Miss there, rebounded by Garing. Up ahead, Yasol stops for 3. Yasol will miss. Rebounded by Gabriel. And let's see what the call will be. I think Tumaob was hit on the mouth. trying to poke the ball loose off of the rebound there by Gabriel.
Players please return to your respective edges.
So our officials will try to convene here and try to give us the right call. Would be a good time for a break.
Unsportsmanlike foul for number 17. You compare. That's your fourth personal foul.
So a UF will be handed over to Gabriel, number 17. And Team TABACO still trying to argue the last call. So Tumaob is at the line here for Team Legazpi. Back to a three-point game, 52-55. I think this is starting to turn out to be a very good rivalry again between these two clubs. Collado will put it in. Wow. Circus shot there for Sergey Collado. And he says, finally, I get one to roll in. He's been having some trouble from inside the paint. Of course, being guarded by the much taller defenders like Gabriel and Borjal. That foul against Buere. 77. Oh, I think it's they call it on Kantimbuhan. So nevertheless, Collado makes it a tied ball game with 5.5 minutes remaining. Kantimbuhan right with the answer. Layup for Kantimbuhan and the lead back with TABACO, 57-55. Approaching the halfway point of this third. Garing picked up his dribble, gets it to Faundo. And the rebound collected by Borjal. Ball is stolen by Legazpi and foul will be called here against Legazpi. TABACO takes the ball with 4 minutes and 52 on the clock. Still plenty of time here in the third quarter. Kantimbuhan rising up from 3, and that'll roll out. Offensive rebound by Braun. One more chance here for TABACO. He takes a 3. That is way short. Offensive rebound again, and Buere puts it in for Team TABACO. Offensive boards paying off here for Team TABACO. It's 59-55. Aspe, Collado asking for it. Aspe will work against Kantimbuhan, and traveling violation called against Aspe. Bonoobra, now Braun. Kantimbuhan takes the 3, way too strong. Battle for the rebound, Borjal wins it again, and another foul against Faundo, I believe. Legazpi is just getting out-rebounded here, especially in the third quarter. A couple players checking in here for Team TABACO. This is number 27, Melvin Borjal at the line. Banks in his second whistle there. I don't think that'll affect the scoreboard. 60-55. 5-point lead for TABACO. It's Garing. Now Aspe. Defense is sagging way off of him, challenging Aspe to take a shot, and we have a whistle away from the ball. This is Sergey Collado, I think, on the floor. This is not what you want to see if you're Team Legazpi. Collado helped up by his teammates and looks to be shaken up a little bit. Hopefully he's okay. So after that free throw, it's a 4-point game. Excuse me, 3-point game. 57-60. Still a lot of yapping going on here between our officials and the Legazpi players. Extended discussion here with the Legazpi bench. Not sure what's going on.
Reminding for the both teams Again, for both teams bench, isa lang po ang nakatayo. It's either head coach or assistant coach. Thank you.
And the patience is running out here for Coach Andoy. I'm not too sure what's being said with the officials. So we will resume this ball game. Still, Coach Andoy having a conversation with one of our officials. Loose ball here, picked up by Kaiser. They're trying to run. Kaiser feeds it to Lantero. He's rejected from behind, but right there to clean things up is Faundo. Boy, Faundo is having a very good game for Team Legazpi, especially after Collado is on the bench for Coach Andoy. Buban takes the three. That is a bad miss for Buban. Ball picked up by Aspe. Here comes Legazpi. Aspe will be fouled. So with that foul, Team TABACO already in the penalty. First one missed there for Aspe. Still a 1-point game. 3 minutes and 5 seconds remaining. I think this is quite an extended third quarter that we have here between TABACO and Legazpi. This is really turning out to be a very hotly contested ball game between these two clubs. So far, really the hottest opponent for Team Legazpi was, of course, Team Polangio was undefeated, as we've said earlier, but this Team TABACO, they're quite a team to be reckoned with as well. Kantimbuhan able to finish from inside the paint. They take the lead back 62-60 as the ball will go out of bounds. Right back to TABACO.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
Bonaobra. Ball poked, and that's out of bounds. That's touched by Garing. Bonaobra. Other side, Kantimbuhan. Inside, Buban. Nice find there by number 77. Was looking at Bonaobra's direction, but he lobbed it up backdoor to Buban. And now the lead, 64-60. Garing picked up this dribble. Try to get it to Aspe. Aspe defended tightly, gets it to Llantero, and Llantero able to put it in. Nice find there by Aspe. Boy, the point guard showing out here for both teams. Aspe and Kantimbuhan. Now Buban. Kantimbuhan gets to the paint, back outside. Buban puts it on the floor, and a foul will be called against the defense of Team Legazpi. I think that'll be against Garing. It is.
Number 20, Champa Garing. That's your second.
And I think Team Tabaco wants to talk things over. They're still leading in this third, 64 to 62, exactly 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Seconds on the shot clock. 2 minutes. Round is number 72, Mark Wade. That's your fifth penalty. You just scored. Razor, going. Number 6, Razor, going. That's your third penalty. Number 21, Ryan, first personal foul. Both teams, penalty. Here's another 72nd basketball Astrodome offensive foul. Same ball, 12 seconds on the shot clock. Timeout, Bago Legazpi.
So 3.5 seconds remaining. Legazpi to inbound it. They get it to Collado. Not a lot of time. He just puts it up. And that one will do it for the third. 68-71. It's a 3-point game between these two clubs.
This Albay Governor's Cup is brought to you by the provincial government of Albay, headed by our provincial governor, Honorable Noel Irizal, together with the provincial youth development office, headed by our officer in charge, Nick Rondon Ricaport.
Give a shout out once again sa pamangkin ng ating isa sa mga napaka-close nating kaibigan, sina Leslie Baldo at ang kanyang pamangkin na si Javi na nanonood ngayong gabi. Thank you so much, Javi and Le and the rest of the Baldo family for tuning in to this broadcast. And of course, let's give a shout out to the wife as well, Jade, who is watching at home and who promises to give me a foot massage after this is over. This is now the fourth and final quarter of this ball game between Team TABACO and Team Legazpi. We are on day 2 of the quarterfinals of the 2026 Albay Governor's Cup. After 3 quarters of play, it's 68 78-71 in Tabaco's favor. It's been this kind of contest so far. I mean, the lead has not gone too far in between these two clubs. And again, a lot of discussions going on, especially in that third quarter between Team Legazpi and the officials. Still a 3-point game, 68-71. We started this fourth and final quarter. Tabaco to inbound it. Kantimbuhan lobs it up to Bron. Against Faundo. Borjal fake the three. Gives it up. Almost a steal there. Bron gets it and misses the jumper. Rebound collected by Collado. Collado will bring the ball up. They go to Faundo. Back out. Collado. He fakes the three. Now he takes it. Another miss there for number 23. Kantimbuhan gets through the defense but misses the layup. Rebounded by Diaz. Up ahead, Kaiser. Ball poked loose and stolen by Bonaobra. Tabaco will have it. Bonaobra takes the three and hits. Another one from beyond the arc for Keith Bonaobra. It's 74-68. Legazpi looking for some answers. Jamba using the pick by Collado. Collado will force the issue there. Foul will be called against Boral. Jay Collado right back at the line for Team Legazpi. Again, struggling offensively, or at least not the type of production that we've been used to seeing for Sir Jay Collado. Once again, in my opinion, is really having a difficult time facing the big man for Team Tabaco. But at least for Sir Jay Collado, he's doing the other things. Rebounding the ball very well for Team Legazpi and at least setting good screens here for the Purple People. Almost a steal there for Jamba. Nice passing by Tabaco and able to finish is number 21. That was Balin with the last score for Team Tabaco, 76-69. Garing takes the three. He hits. Kaiser Garing with a quick answer for Team Legazpi. The lead back down to 4, 72-76. Team Legazpi definitely not going anywhere here tonight. Bonaobra, he wants to answer. A miss there collected by Kaiser. Garing, other side, Collado. Lobs it up and Faundo able to feed it right to the cup. Good decision there for Sir Jay Collado. He had the shot there wide open from beyond the arc, but because he's not been shooting very well, he decides to feed his big man, number 15, Faundo. Other side, Borjal able to score for Team Tabaco. 78-74 after that layup by Melvin Borjal. Garing. Now Collado. He takes the three. And another miss there for Collado. Ball still loose. Diving for it. Buban comes up with it. Here comes Tabaco. Bonaobra And a foul will be called there against Yasol.
Foul, person number 11 years old, third personal foul. Second team foul.
So TABACO will have possession here. 6.5 remaining in this fourth. Contimbuan has it. Legazpi still sitting in this zone defense. Gabriel. Now Contimbuan gets to the paint and a foul will be called before the shot here.
Foul number 11 years old, fourth personal foul. Third team foul.
Back-to-back fouls there by Axel Yasol. He sits down. I think Aspe replaced him for Team Legazpi. Still a 4-point game. Contimbuan against Tumaob. He takes the corner three. Another miss. Long rebound out to Aspe. And the whistle. I think that foul against Buban.
That's your second team foul.
Aspe with it against Contimbuan. They try the other side. The long two there will bounce in for Faundo. Boy, number 15 really doing it all this time for Team Legazpi. He's been doing damage from inside the painted area. Now a jump shot there goes for Faundo. Loose ball collected by Contimbuan. To the corner. The three by Bonaobra. Not there, and the ball will be poked out of bounds. Last touched by Buban. And now a big possession coming for Team Legazpi. Down by 2. They could tie things up with a score here from inside, and either that or they could take the lead with a 3. They go to Collado against Borjan, working on the post. Collado gets to the paint. Floater goes. Jay Collado, the veteran, ties things up at 78. Halfway point of this fourth. Contimbuan will miss the layup, asking for a foul. He will not get any. Other side, this is Jamba. Jamba Garing able to take the lead for Team Legazpi, 80-78. Back to this zone defense for Team Legazpi, and the Legazpi crowd chanting defense. Gabriel hands it off to Bonaobra. Bonaobra to Contimbuan. And that'll be out of bounds. Let's see what the call will be. No, they call a foul. They call a foul against Tumaob. And the Legazpi crowd definitely did not like that call. Contimbuan at the line here for Team TABACO. Misses the first. The Legazpi crowd letting Contimbuan hear the boos. And Kantimbuhan not able to convert on any of his free throws. Still a 2-point game. Legazpi in the lead. Aspe. Out to Tumaob. The three-pointer will miss. Fight for the rebound. It's Gabriel with it. Being trapped here. Ball will be recovered by Garing. Jamba faked it. Outside Aspe. Back to Garing. Back to Aspe. Inside Tumaob. Loses the basketball. And a foul will be called. I think that'll be on Faundo. So that is his fourth for talking about number 15. This is Gabriel at the line for Team TABACO with an opportunity to tie things up again. Number 17, Gabriel. He's been silent, especially here in the second half. He's been converting very well for Team TABACO during that first half as he makes his first. One for two at the line, and it's rebounded by Buban. He gets away from it. Bonaobra, the free. He hits a huge three-pointer for Team TABACO, courtesy of Keith Bonaobra. Wow, another clutch three by number 24. We've seen that before. Now it's Garing using the pick by Collado. Outside, number 23. Weaves his way towards the basket and able to bank it in. Excellent concentration by the veteran Sergey Collado. We are tied once again at 82. 3.5 minutes remaining. Gabriel. Kantimbuhan gets to the paint and the ball goes out of bounds. It'll go the other way. Garing will bring the ball up against Bonaobra. Garing to the post. Faundo. That'll be a foul. Team TABACO cannot believe it. Coach Monel off of his seat. That'll be the fifth foul for number 17, Gabriel, and he will be watching the rest of this ball game on the bench, just like us. That is a huge turn of events for Team TABACO. Faundo with that free throw gives the lead back to Legazpi. So now it's Balin who has just checked in for Gabriel, who had fouled out. Interesting move there for Team TABACO, going with the younger Balin instead of Buere. Let's see what the answer will be for Team TABACO. It's Buban against Tumaop using the pick by Borjal. Buban gets it to Melvin, and I think the foul will be before the shot. But nevertheless, Team Legazpi already over the foul limit. That'll be on Tumaob, I believe. So free throws coming here for Team TABACO. They are down by one, 83-82. Borjal ties the game up at 83. Let's give a shout out to JCI Legazpi and my boy Jans Alsaga. May watch party kami. Wow. Thank you so much sa JCI Legazpi for tuning in to this broadcast as a timeout will be called by Team Legazpi. They have lost the lead down by 1, 83-84 with 2.5 minutes remaining in this fourth.
For our tomorrow games, we only have volleyball games starting at 1 p.m. here at the Albay Astrodome.
Another shout out here for Ivan Apolonio from Adelaide, says Junel Alegre. What's up, Junel? Watching at home. Wow, sana all. Pa-relax na lang. Shout out to you guys. And shout out as well to Guy, I can't find it anymore. Sino ba yung magpapa-shoutout dyan? Micah De La Cruz and Ate Ka. Shout out to you guys. And shoutout pa ba kita, Tope? Sige, shoutout na nga rin kita. Shout out to Pe Anggala na nagtitiis ng 24/7 na Ibalong song sa bilyara natin dyan sa Ibalon Festival. Sa mga nanonood dyan sa live stream natin na may interest rin sa billiards, also please support our coverage of the current Ibalon Festival billiard tournament that's ongoing at the LC3. You want to watch live as well. Shout out to the BRTTH nurses, Atika and Micah De La Cruz. There you go. Thank you so much to our very important members of the health sector, mga nurses natin dyan sa BRTTH. Thank you so much for watching. And thank you so much, Atika, sa pag-impluensya dyan sa ospital. After those free throws, we are tied once again at 84. Approaching the 2-minute mark of this fourth quarter. It's a tightly contested ball game, and this is exactly what we've been craving for. It's Borjal inside Buban. Too strong, ball loose, and it's collected by Legazpi. Here comes Garing. Defense is back for Tabaco. Tries to put it outside. Garing gets it back. Garing. Tumaob. Gets through, and Melvin Borjal was trying to avoid the foul. Of course, his teammate Gabriel already has fouled out of this ball game. Now, Tumaob with that last basket gives the lead back to Legazpi. Kantibuan outside Bonaobra. Bonaobra, the floater. Cannot get it. One more time here for Team Tabaco, and basket will count for Buban. That is a huge shot for Team Tabaco. Buban able to put it back once again. The offensive rebounds are breaking the backs of Team Legazpi. Team Tabaco has been fighting on these offensive boards all night. And Buban will head to the line. I mean, Buban is not even a front court player. He is a guard, as of my knowledge at least. But I think he's playing the 3 here for Team Tabaco with Borjal at the 5 and Balin at the 4. Great effort there by Buban. Another offensive rebound for Team Tabaco. My God. Team Legazpi is not happy with these offensive rebounds being given up by his team. Still fight for the loose ball, Balin. One more chance for Team TABACO. They pull it out. Bonaobra puts it on the floor. Ball is stolen by Tumaob. Stolen right back by Kantimbuhan. Quite reckless there on that possession for Team Legazpi. Still tied at 86. Under a minute remaining now. Bonaobra takes a three. Short. Another offensive rebound. And the ball will stay with Team TABACO. Timeout will be called by Team TABACO. Game is tied at 86, 44.28 remaining in this fourth. Give some more shout outs here. Shout out to Sir Jan Bachiller who is watching. Sir Jan, thank you so much for tuning in. Shout out as well to Coach Benji. Benji Conda. Miss ka na namin, Coach Benji. Timbahay ka pala ngayon, ha? Bisita ka naman dito paminsan-minsan. Of course, shout out to some of our very good friends who are deciding to just sit in the house and watch from the comforts of their homes. Enrico Padilla, Shane, Clarence Manaog, binuo ko na, Joe. Clarence Manaog, shout out. Sino pa ba?
Shot clock, 9 seconds.
Also, shout out to John Michael Lee from JCI Legazpi. Nininervyos ako yan pag binabasa ko yung shoutout mo. Parang mapapaisip muna ako. Let's get back to this ball game. It's Bonaobra with the basketball. Gets it out to Borjal. The three-pointer will be missed and a foul before time expired. So a foul will be given. So that'll be against Tumaob, number 21, who will foul out as well. That is the second player to foul out of this ball game. They announced it against Jay Collado, but it was for Tumaob. These are enormous free throws coming for Team TABACO. After the miss on that first one, Buban with his second for the lead. Rattles one in. 36 seconds remaining, and I think a timeout will be called here by Coach Andoy. 87-86 on the scoreboard. Team Legazpi down by 1 with 36 seconds remaining.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Could be a 2-for-1 opportunity here for Team Legazpi. Down by 1, 86 to 87. Collado has the ball, hands it off to Garing. Using the pick there by Faundo. Garing puts it up and he banks it in. And quickly a timeout will be called by Coach Monel. Legazpi taking the lead with that score by Jamba. 88 to 87, 27.5 seconds remaining. Let's give some shout outs again. Apparently we're being bombarded with shout outs. Shout out to sa ka-opisina ko, si Joben Acosta and sa 12 to 3 club. There you go, Jobs. And let's see the comments section here. Shout out to Bel Uy from Daraga. Shout out as well to Antonio Jr. Shout out to Doña Tomasa Boys. As we're just about ready to resume this ball game. 27.5 seconds remaining. Down by 1. TABACO inbounds it. Kamtimbuhan. Nice cut. Oh, a miss there by Buban. Ball collected by Aspe. Foul will be given by Kamtimbuhan. And Buban will definitely want that ball back. And that was a very good play by Team TABACO. They had Kamtimbuhan on the top of the key with Buban cutting right back door. But Buban was not able to finish that play for Team TABACO. So now Aspe at the line here with a couple of huge free throws for Team Legazpi. And the first one will roll out. Everybody's on the edge of their seats here, especially the crowd for Team Legazpi. Couple of misses there for Aspe, leaving the window wide open here for Team TABACO. Buban answers with a clutch layup after missing the previous shot. Buban gives TABACO the lead. 6 seconds left, 89 to 88. Aspe puts it up, and that'll be missed. And time will run out. Team TABACO looks like they've gotten away with a win against Team Legazpi. Buban with the last score for Team TABACO. And I think I am not the only one who is shocked with the last sequence here between these two clubs. After Buban missed a wide open layup on the out of timeout play for Team TABACO, off of the steal, Buban able to redeem himself and makes the last basket for Team TABACO as they go on to win 89 to 88. What a matchup here between these two clubs, and an excellent ball game to say the least. Once again, the final score 89 to 88. Team TABACO escapes with a win with that last score by Buban. And after this contest, TABACO will go 1-1. And it'll be the same for Team Legazpi as they lose it here against Team TABACO. Wow. Still a shocker for me at least. And what a game between these two clubs. And I have a feeling this will be another one of those matches if these two clubs will be able to advance in the semifinals. This will be one of the much awaited rematches if ever they do advance. Once again, the final score 89-88. Team TABACO grabs the win here against Team Legazpi and go 1-1 here in the quarterfinals. For Dope Media, this has been JC on the mic. Thank you so much for everyone who has tuned in to this live broadcast. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel where we are bringing you the rest of the Albay provincial games. That is it for me. Until then, on our next broadcast, we're signing out.